Hi everyone, this is Andrew from Hot Tub Focus, and today I wanted to talk about in this video why it can sometimes be a really good idea to actually keep out of your hot tub and to not use your hot tub, and to actually not do what everybody recommends that you do, which is to get in there every day and leave the thing on 24/7, 365 days a year. So why is it a good idea not to use your hot tub? Well, the accepted wisdom, which in all honesty is really given to us by the hot tub manufacturers, and that I'm always quite skeptical about the advice that I find from adverts and from anybody that's got a commercial interest in mind what I'm going to do. The accepted wisdom is that you essentially keep your hot tub on all the time, every single day of the year, because it's then available so that you can use it every single day of the year. And I suppose I have this fantasy that other hot tub users do this, and their hot tub is on, and they're in there literally every evening after work, every day of the weekend, sort of morning and evening. And for a start, I start to feel a little bit inadequate because actually I don't do that, and I wonder if I'm not doing it properly, and I think that's a complete load of rubbish. So I thought it'd be quite useful just to think about a bit of an opposite sort of point of view, really. And my thinking on this is that if you do something, hot tubbing is really, really nice. There's no two ways about that. And the whole sensation is lovely. But my thought on this is if you do it too often, then actually that sense of luxury dissipates a little bit. I think this is true with a lot of things in life. If you have too much of a good thing, to a certain extent, it doesn't feel that great anymore, and you're then left searching for greater sort of senses of luxury. So, if you hot tub every night for a week, the second week the novelty slightly wears off, and you have to up the ante, and maybe you have to hot tub with bars of chocolate or something the week after, and then you have to hot tub with champagne and chocolate to make it better, and it's impossible to sort of up it all the time. And I think, being flippant as I am, that is the genuine point. I think if you save something and you do it maybe twice a week rather than doing it every day, it still has a sense of occasion, and actually the benefits can be really, really enhanced because of that. So I think over familiarity is a really important point. Sometimes to look forward to something with anticipation is better than doing it every single time, if that makes sense. Plus, which, who has the time? I have three kids. They all need hassling with homework, and we need to cook, and we need to sort them out for school the next day. And it's not. I can't fit in going into the hot tub for an hour every single evening. It doesn't work like that for me, unfortunately. But hey, some people may be different. Also, the received wisdom is that actually hot tubs are designed to be on all the time, and your water temperature should be level so you can go in there and use it all the time. Really, it's likened to keeping a kettle of water on the boil all the time, and it's more economical to keep the kettle boiling all the time, literally 24/7, just in case you want a cup of tea as and when, rather than boiling it up, twice a day when you have a cup of tea. Is that really, really true? And I wonder, I've not done experiments on this, and it would be different depending on your circumstances, but is it, if you just used your hot tub over the weekend, is it really genuinely less expensive to keep the thing going at full temperature Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then just heat it up for Friday night, Saturday and Sunday? Or actually does it work it can't work, can it really? Does it work to let it cool down during the week and heat it up at a weekend? The only real way to sort that out is to do, say, a month of trial one way and the other, because it will depend obviously on the how economical your hot tub is to run, its insulation, the ambient air temperature, how much water's in it, your electricity costs, etc., etc., etc. And there's no definitive answer on that, but it seems to me that it's not a sort of clear cut and dried case by any stretch of the imagination. The other thing about it is that, again, with that 24/7, 365 idea, hot tubbing in winter, everyone says, yes, of course you should keep your hot tub available in winter. And again, I think, well, I've done this. Do you really want to go out into your garden in the freezing cold with no clothes on? And actually, it's great fun occasionally. It really is. And being in a hot tub in the real cold on a winter evening or in a sharp frosty morning is fabulous if the sun's out. But the novelty wears off to a certain extent. I don't know whether I would want to be doing that, 7 days a week all through the winters to get the value of keeping the hot tub running. you know, is it just better to winterize the thing and be done with it and then look forward to those balmy summer days? Again, with that sort of sense of salivating anticipation, I think it's probably better. And then my final point on this about keeping out of your hot tub and just not using the thing is that actually hot tubbing is very physically enhancing. There's no two ways about that. And you feel great when you come out of it. And it's mentally enhancing as well. It's stress relieving, the whole thing about, you know, keeping your cortisol levels down and all of this sort of thing. But also there are other ways of getting that. And I think other ways that aren't passive. And I think hot tubbing is passive, isn't it? You sit there and you get the benefit of it. But also you can get the same benefit sort of on the other side of the coin from being physically active. And you know, I think there needs to be a balance. If you're going to do something that's physically or enhancing for you or relaxing or stress relieving for you every day of the week, I think rather than sitting passively in a hot tub every day of the week, it's better to mix it with some physical activity and to use that half hour, say 3 or 4 times of the week, to go for a walk, to go run up the stairs, to do some team sports, to go for a cycle ride, you know, to do something that's actually physically active and to mix that with your hot tub activity, to me at least, seems like the ideal thing to do. So I don't think you should use your hot tub every day, possibly. I don't think you should keep it on all year round, possibly. It's horses for courses, but you know, keep out of it. Do something else, do something less passive, and maybe just don't do what the manufacturers tell you to do, which is to keep your hot tub on 24/7, 365 days a year, and to use it all the time. Maybe that's not the right thing to do. What do you think about that? It would be really helpful if you're really not interesting for me to find out what other people think. So leave a comment down below. Also, you can find out lots more about my ideas about hot tubbing and just some practical help and advice by going to Hot Tub Focus, and the link is in the video description below as well. Thanks ever so much. It's been really nice to talk to you, and I hope that you click on another video, and we're in another video soon. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.